Hey, hold on. You're not leaving.
Hey, man, what are you doing? Cough it out. Feel, you child. You some kind of pervert or something?
Whoa.
It's true. We're dancers, look. Yeah.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, we're going to be discussing the new Netflix film, Cuties. It's actually anything but cute. So you guys have asked me to talk about this movie in a video for a few weeks now, ever since Netflix began running promo for the film. They released a flyer, a description, a trailer, and it was met with a lot of controversy, people saying that it was sexually exploiting children, to be specific, 11-year-old girls, and that was really bad, but I really gave it the benefit of the doubt because Netflix was saying it was just a poorly written bio, that the film actually wasn't anything like that. Well, the film's out, and they're right, it's not anything like that. It is twice as bad. It's literally awful. The description of the movie is: Amy, an 11-year-old girl, joins a group of dancers named the Cuties at school and rapidly grows aware of her burgeoning femininity, upsetting her mother and her values in the process. So the promo was upsetting because it was young girls twerking, and you know, that's always gonna make people uncomfortable in the same way that beauty pageants make people uncomfortable, drag kid shows make people uncomfortable. We talked about those, but it really doesn't compare to the actual movie. I have to call it like I see it, and this is absolutely a pedophile film, or at the very least a film that pedophiles will love. So I'm gonna put up some clips here, the safest ones that I can, and I'm gonna distort them a bit so that the YouTube gods don't strike me down. So here we go.
Hey, hold on. You're not leaving.
Hey, man, what are you doing?
Calm down.
Leave her alone.
No, I'm not gonna let go of you.
Stop coughing and feel, you child.
No.
What's the matter with you, man? You some kind of pervert or something?
Whoa.
It's true. We're dancers, look.
So that was probably a lot to take in, and don't just take my word or your own eyes for it if you don't believe me. IMDb literally just described this film as certain scenes having lawfully defined pedophilia in them. You can't make this up. It's just simple as that. You know, this is really the kind of stuff that the FBI raids people's homes for when they suspect they have it in their possession, but somehow, because it's on Netflix streaming, that makes it okay. Make it make sense. Make it make an iota of sense, please. Make it make sense, shirts on sale now. Furthermore, so many garbage publications, just complete trash publications that I already have a predisposition to hating, by the way, are encouraging people to watch this film, calling it inspirational, calling it this beautiful coming-of-age film. We have the Daily Beast, who says that despite landing Netflix in hot water, it's this month's must-watch. The New Yorker says, Cuties has angered scandalmongers on the right, is the story of a girl's outrage and defiance of a patriarchal order. Now that one really peeves me, because what we don't want to do, what I would assume no one wants to do, is make the case that being anti-exploitation of kids or anti-pedophilia is somehow a right-wing position. I would love to believe that's really not the case, and if that's not the case, then we are in huge trouble. If that is not the one uniting thing, that in all the madness of the current state of the world that we can agree on, that this sort of stuff is inappropriate and is wrong and is a slippery slope, then I think all hope is lost for society, and I will go to my bunker now. Let's really not turn that into a partisan issue. That'd be great. Thank you. Lovely. And honestly, I do think the majority of people justifiably hate this, of every political persuasion, because you have the Rotten Tomatoes. I think there's like a 5% approval right now. The trailer for the video on YouTube actually has 1.6 million dislikes and about 39,000 likes at the time of me filming this video, which I don't think I've ever even seen anything with that many dislikes. But what I really want to focus on is the 39,000 likes. Who are y'all? I want to talk. Just let's have a conversation. Let's talk. Here's the director. I'm not even going to attempt to say her name because I'm going to butcher it, but girl, what were you thinking? I mean, really, no one wanted this, girl. No one asked for this. You should have sat there and ate your food, okay? So in a pretty disturbing, but unfortunately not that shocking development, there are people defending this director. I tweeted my disgust for what I had seen of the movie, and a few people said this: if you look at the director's interviews, you will see she wanted to denounce the phenomenon of hypersexuality of children. But Netflix, to market the movie better, I assume, made a very poster to create outrage and make people talk about it. So I responded saying, honestly, the director's intent is irrelevant to me. Actually explaining kids to raise awareness about explaining kids is kind of like abusing an animal to raise awareness about animal abuse. It's not really gonna fly. If anything, it probably would have been a smarter decision if that was really her intent, which who knows if it is. I don't know, maybe cast 18-year-olds or something. Like, you didn't, the thing is, regardless of what happened, they really did exploit kids to make it, and that is not cool. And honestly, just the way the movie was shot, like, never mind the one-liners that are uncomfortable, never mind the dancing that's super explicit and uncomfortable. Like, if you watch clips from the movie or you watch the movie, just the way it's shot, like, you have like the young girls, there was one scene that comes to mind where they're walking up a stairs and the camera shot is down from below, like, just completely focusing on the buttocks of the young girls. It's like, so much about the movie is creepy, not just even the super overt stuff. So when you combine it all, it paints a very ugly picture. And like I said, even if this is not meant for pedos to watch, like, pedos will love it. So you didn't accomplish anything, even if that was your intent. And here's the part where I just really rant, because I'm getting really fed up with anytime, you know, I've been chronicling the rise and the normalization and the push really for the acceptance of pedophilia in mainstream culture. I've watched it start happening 4 years ago when I started this channel and I really started documenting it. It's only grown and expanded, and the push is much more overt. And I'm getting really sick of people, anytime you say that there is a push to normalize pedophilia, the fact that people will scoff at you like, are you joking? Like, oh my God, this is a conspiracy theory, this is whatever. Think of people who, you know, crap on the Save Our Children hashtag, etc., etc. And I'm sorry, you have to either be a predator yourself, or you have to be in complete denial or not paying attention to not see that there is a push to make this happen. Just this week in California, Bill SB 145 passed, which makes it so that in California, if you have consensual relations with children, we know it's never consensual, but that is literally the wording of it. If that happens and the minor is within 10 years of your own age, you don't have to be put on the registry. That is a bill, again, who is asking for that? I don't think anyone wants it to be more lenient for people who commit these types of crimes, but yet that's what's happening in California. Of all the problems in California, by the way, the state's on fire, the homeless problem, just so many problems, like the extreme nonsensical lockdowns that don't even make sense at this point. You know, you can go to Walmart, but you can't go to the gym, that kind of stuff. All the problems we have, and this is what they're working on. Sick. You have the Cuties movie coming out. You have the fact that, like we've been documenting, maps are a thing and growing and growing and growing. This isn't a myth at this point. This isn't a conspiracy at this point. This isn't like anything like that. This is just what is here, what is happening, and if we don't have all hands on deck to combat it, which I am happy to see the amount of people who are going against the Cuties film. It'd be really depressing if there was even a little more support than there is for it. We really need to combat this. And you know, I don't really know who or what is behind this massive push and funding this push to normalize this stuff. Honestly, I'm just really not smart enough to figure out that kind of stuff. All I know is that it's happening. Hashtag Netflix was trending today, which I actually was very happy about, and I will be canceling my Netflix account. Hulu, all you gotta do is not post this kind of stuff, and I got your back. I'm keeping my subscription, but Netflix, gotta go. I was already over, honestly, the user interface and the functionality. Why can't you hover over a movie without a trailer blasting full volume on your TV? Like, I don't want audio to play every time I scroll through a movie. That's a whole other thing. Anyways, next. Netflix also, at the time of me filming this video, has not released any statement. I waited until kind of the end of the day to see if they would. But at this point, I'm not sure what they're gonna do or what they're gonna say. They really should pull this movie, to be honest. I mean, the fact that they stuck with the movie and defended the movie when people were so mad at just the trailer and just the poster and the flyer, and they still stuck with it, defended it, decided to put it up, and still today, like almost, I don't know, 18 hours after the movie went live on the platform, still have not said anything. I don't know, it just makes you wonder why. Like, why are they wanting to die on this hill so bad? It seems like an easy fix. If I was running a company like this, screw any amount of contract or whatever. If people were this pissed and this outrage over one of the movies on my platform, I would just take it down. I would just take it down. So we'll see what happens with that. But make sure you guys subscribe to this YouTube channel. If you're not, I know you watch 4 or 5 videos. I know you're probably gonna watch 4 or 5 more. You might as well just join and be part of the family. I don't have any friends, so I need subscribers. It's very sad. Also, make sure you guys follow me on Twitter and Instagram because I post on there way more than I do on this platform, so you gotta follow those to keep up with me. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Love you guys.